this is straight.
Yeah. How are you gonna do that?
It's wobbling because of the weld.
Yeah. There we go. I think that's the winner. All right. See how you did. Oh, yeah. That's solid.
Yeah, she's got no flex in there. It looked great. I mean, is it the best weld job I did? No, but
That's the underside.
no one's gonna see this.
Nope, who cares?
I'm gonna grind on it a little bit just to clean it up before I spray paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just spray paint everything. It's got a little tilt up here, and it's from the heat expanding from when I was welding on the other ones, and the heat expanded and has like this little like
Yeah, a little peak.
Yeah, but I think with some pressure it'll probably mold down.
It'll level out with the wood in it. Cool deal. That's a customized firewood rack for our specs.
Yeah.
And solid.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is bold. Oh, this is much smaller than I expected. The print.
Yeah. I don't like that's too grandma-y.
Yeah, agree. I like that big, bold guy.
That's the one you chose.
Yeah.
I don't mind that it, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I bet you it looks closer to the shower tile.
Yeah. Pick it up, put it over there.
It's a little more saturated than the shower tile.
Like I said, the funny part is it's the same tile.
Uh-huh.
The floor, they just cut smaller tiles from those pieces.
Interesting.
It looks good though.
It does. I do like something that
Big and bold.
Yeah.
I think it could totally work.
Uh-huh.
Got one more come, but both of these I like.
So we left on Sunday. It is now Wednesday. And we had some time to mentally recover and also wait on this. So we'd been trying to do this square hole, and because the valve is square, but further research says that that square was just a guide for how deep your tile is supposed to be, and you could take it off and you could cut a round hole for your valve. I was wondering, because online you see everybody cutting round holes for the shower valve, and there are no tools for squares. So we got and also they say, the tile people, to get one of these, and it goes on your angle grinder because it has faster RPMs. I am a little scared to use this because there's no center guide, so it could go crazy. The other recurring theme was that vibration is the enemy of porcelain, and to put your piece on a piece of 2-inch foam board, which we happen to have some scraps, so we're going to try that. And to reduce the craziness of that, I'm going to make a template for it. And yeah, we're going for it, doing it again. And the other enemy could be, in addition to too much cold, it's too much heat, and that could be from dry cutting. So I don't think it was really so cold that we needed to dry cut, because it was like 50. I think when they're talking about cold temperatures, they're talking about like freezing. So we're going to reintroduce some water, spray bottle, reduce vibration, use this thing, and hopefully we'll nail it. Some people even said that they went ahead and put down some mortar on a piece of board temporarily while they did this to reduce the vibration. We're gonna try this first. Even sometimes just go ahead and mounting it to the wall and then cutting it out. So it's a little reassuring that we're not the only people who struggle with this, I guess. Ain't going nowhere. Hiya! Uh-oh. This thing is too long. I guess that's one thing I didn't look at. I can take that off. I mean, it gets right down there. There's no cap on it. Is that how it goes? All right, so first I'm gonna cut my template. It is concerning there is no room on this arbor to put any sort of lock nut. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but I guess this is a good time to test that. Now the question is, did it crack? Yes, yes, yes.
All I have to do is get to that screw, and that screw, it looks like we should be fine.
Yay!
Wish it was that way a little, wish it was, the hole was that way a little bit, but I am not gonna fucking complain.
Alright.
I just need to get to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how you turn the water on, because if that's the case, then we got a problem.
Well, that victory was short-lived. This hole is a little too far this way, and so that stop where you can turn the water off on the inside is a little obscured. So we're gonna shift the hole over and do it again.
Yep.
Better?
Yeah. I can reach both of them.
Perfect.
It's gonna be a little tight to get in there, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way, but I think nailed it.
Cool. And we're back. It is Saturday, the 20th of December. Our goal is to finish this shower tile by the end of this weekend. It is 41 degrees, but real feel of 32. So I've got my Spanx on again, and I also have had some hot hands in the 4Runner. I think they're kind of old though, so they're not really putting out much heat. A cup of cinnamon tea. So we're gonna heat up from the inside and the outside. Starting off the day with a semi-complicated cut. This is gonna be the lower right-hand corner around the niche. I'm not gonna say anything about how the day is gonna go. I am not gonna say a word. We're just gonna, whatever happens, happens. Well, here we go. Because the saw binds up when it gets halfway through the tile, I can't complete this cut, and I'm gonna have to use the handheld or a angle grinder, which comes back to the whole shattering tile thing, so I'm having some stress about that. Inside corner knock. God, I don't want to use the angle grinder. I put the old tile blade on here because I read this morning that the one we had on there was for ceramic. I just gotta get this little nubbin out of the corner and not break it. Not great. After all that, it's a recut because of that little overcut there, and then you can see where I started with the tile saw and then switched to the handheld, and also this, which we're finding a few of these in this box. So I'm gonna have to do this one over again, and I think I'm gonna use the angle grinder for the whole thing and hopefully not break it. So this one's from the same box, and you can see this edge. There's a little glaze chipping there. So I'm just gonna make that the corner we cut out. So off to a blazing start this morning. Also, this part is a little wide, so it's also a little wavy. Here we go again.
That is not, those are, I think, square, not,
Oh.
doesn't it look like an Allen?
Yeah, well, they look like those square-headed things. I forget what they're called. Yeah. So the reason I haven't been able to use the table saw to make complete cuts in one direction is because this riving knife, I don't know if that's what it's called on a tile saw, but that's what it is on a table saw, is catching the tile and it binds up. And I think it's a little misaligned. I can get you right on top of it so you can see. See, it kind of lists a little to the left. So I think it's pinching. So I think we're just going to try and take it off. Here's a safety thing, so broken tile doesn't hit you in the face, but you know, for my sanity, the problem is that the screws are really rounded out and rusted in. We got one out with great effort. We got PB Blaster on the other one, but we might have to just drill it out and then find a replacement screw later. I was able to bend it and I think align it with the blade, so we're just gonna try it again. It's got one screw holding it on. Okay, so if we can get this thing to cut more than 5 inches, that would solve a lot of problems. I think if we did it all over again, we'd probably get a better tile saw, but this was a snap decision by the cheapest, nearest one we could find. But considering the quantity we're doing, probably get a little better one. Sorry, Harbor Freight. Love you still. I guess if there is an upside is that we've dilly-dallied with this thing long enough that the sun is starting to appear and hopefully warm some things up a little bit. Mainly me.
Nailed it.
Oh, thank God.
Look at that.
Way bueno. Yeah, I just took off that 1/16 of an inch.
Yeah.
All right, now I just got to make it consistent.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm going to try my best to use some of our wall of shame broken tiles. However, these have been sitting out all night and are very cold. So I guess we'll test that theory. Ta-da! You did.
All right, let me finish this,
Okay.
and then you can measure for that.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already seeing that it might be an angle grinder job, which has not been good.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully. Oh, that was my knee. Last hard cut of the day.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I keep thinking that.
Take some time. While I work on this, do you want to go get us some lunch?
Sure, what do you want? I don't remember which way it's oriented.
I'll find out in a second.
Yeah.
I think she's gonna work.
All right.
Yeah, she will work.
Cool.
This one and this one you have to cut at an angle, it looks like.
Okay.
And then we'll do the triangles from this one and this one and that one. Oh, thank God that she doesn't drop down here. I think she's strong enough.
Give it time to set between lunch and a trip to Harbor Freight.
Hey, Dum Dum, can't go that way.
Nope, there's a pipe in the way.
You know, it has two holes in there for it.
Uh-huh.
If we do just a double little knobs in there.
2 knobs on a drawer.
Yeah. You see it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
And use our usual knobs.
Or just find something more mid-century modern to put in here, a little different touch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Which side do you want to start with?
Whatever's going to be easiest for you to do it.
So I think the only measurement I could take at this point is the inside.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start with a bottom or a top since it's the shortest or shorter.
Mm-hmm. And then meet them in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. 10 3/4. Let me write that down before I forget.
be bright better.
Nice.
Except for that.
You were saying? Do you still have that scrap piece of trim around somewhere? I was looking for it. I want to do a test cut with the tile saw. Okay, it is Sunday the 21st. Currently 39 degrees. And I'm on the back porch today because it's supposed to rain this afternoon. And even though our little cover leaks like a sieve, I think I could find an area between the drips to mostly stay dry. We're starting off today by trimming out the niche. So trying a new thing. I've cut these before with angle grinder with moderate success, but Ames found this thing, which I used earlier for the sides. And apparently you can put it in here, and I've seen the people on the YouTube run it through the tile saw somehow, but they have one with a sled to keep it straight, and I don't have one. I wonder if you do it in the side. Okay, I was wondering because like the blade is not tall enough, but if you put it in the side, maybe. Ow. Like that. I might have to watch some more videos on this. So at least it's tall enough that way. And if I had it against the fence on this side, nope, it's gotta be this side. Stupid angles. Oh, this is already gonna be a nightmare. I think if I do it like this, it'll cut a miter this way. This is why I test first, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And it shredded it. I think I'm gonna have to use the chop saw.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to use the chop saw.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
But the chop saw blade we have is so, it's only got like 25 teeth or something like that.
Let's just try it.
Okay, we'll give it a whirl. Alright, I'm in the garage setting up the chop saw. And we have a metal blade, let's see, it's a cut off blade from when we framed the outdoor kitchen. So that was 5 years ago. That's the last time I changed the saw blade. And I was about at a level 2 meltdown when thankfully Ames came to check on me and talk me down and help me get that thing on there. So now that that's in place, I thought I hit the record button, but apparently not. But yeah, not good either.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I don't know how they're getting such clean cuts with this thing.
Wow.
Like, do I need to watch more videos? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't get it. All right, so we watched Tile Coach again and observed a few things. First of all, he had the water on, so I put some water in the pan. Secondly, with this profile, he put it on the top, which worked fine for him because he has the kind of saw that does this. We have this one, and it's not tall enough, so I have to use this bottom slot. Something's clanking around in there. there was some stuff in there. All right. Man, we are nearly 2 hours into our day, and absolutely nothing has gotten done so far except messing around with saws. Not bad. Definitely better. So it did cut well, but the angle is wrong. If we were laying it like this, that would work, but we're going like this. So I need to cut this kind of angle, not that. And if I could put it in the top, that would be no problem. That would do it. But from the side, it's not. So I'm kind of I have a conundrum here. So we may have to go back to the chop saw. All right, I tried the chop saw again, and this time putting the trim on the top, which not only gave it the right angle, it blew out a lot less. So now we're gonna do it for real. How do I have enough room to put this in here? Okay, that's another challenge, I guess. So I think I'm just gonna cut it a little longer than what we need. Oh, but then it's gonna bump up against the wall. Oh. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to cut it straight first. And then we'll cut the angle. I thought I hit record, but I didn't. But that was really scary. But I think this is going to be too short. But I did get the right angles at least. Nope, I did opposite. These should, it's going to go like this on the bottom. So they should go opposite. So I screwed up. Like that. As predicted, the angles are right. Now it's just a little too short, so we gotta do it all over again. All right, third time was the charm on that guy. Now I just gotta do it over again for the top.
Give me another one.
Okay.
There she goes.
All right, we're on to the sides now. Since they're longer, this is my whole hack. Put this block of wood here so that I could push this out. It's not as stable, but I think it'll work, hopefully. Okay. I'm just gonna figure out my measurement. All right. All right. I think it looks good. Yeah? Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
I think once we put some black silicone in there,
Yeah.
I can hopefully clean it up. I have enough grout line to put a little bit of grout in here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I just gotta silicone these first before I grout it. All right, is that the bottom one?
Yeah.
A little bit. There we go. Look at that.
Ooh.
How good that looks.
That's sexy.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta try to get it out. Okay. My slope looks phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll put this one up. I'm gonna have you, I think I'm gonna have you, I think I can do the top and then we can do the sides. Yep, perfection.
Sweet.
I can totally make that work.
And now it says it's gonna rain in 40 minutes.
So I will put this up and then two more.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
And then we just keep busting them out.
3.5. 3.5. There's time on the back. You hear that millennial gray is being replaced by millennial green? We're Gen X though, so it just means we're young for our age.
Well, I just think we have a sense of design as well.
Yeah.
It's hitting this tile, so yeah, it needs some. It's too wide.
And it's raining. I just hope I put my workstation out of the leaks. I guess we'll find out. It's not like I'm not wet already.
need you to stay in here and hand me some tape.
Okay.
All right, I just need you to cut this one.
Alrighty.